Hi, I'm Cam Baines from Beyond the Rock News, and I'm here at the Oasis of Hope Center in downtown Grand Rapids, where thousands of people have come to receive free medical care.
During the recession, many people in Grand Rapids lost their jobs due to major layoffs. Needless to say, without any source of income, these individuals and families have had to cut back on major necessities such as food, power, and in some cases, health insurance. Due to the loss of health care, many families avoided going to see a doctor, and as a result, these people did not receive proper medical attention. It was because of this situation that Barb Grinwis saw the need for a free healthcare clinic in Grand Rapids. Thus, Oasis of Hope was born. A free healthcare clinic that is community supported and run completely by volunteers. In just 5 years, Oasis of Hope has served over 11,000 patients and has become one of the premier free health clinics in the greater Grand Rapids area.
Well, I believe the idea and the call on my life came around the end of 2004, beginning of 2005, and I resigned from Western in May of 2005 with the intent of devoting myself full-time to doing what was necessary to get the clinic started. And we purchased the building February 2006, and we opened our doors April 2007.
She basically came to me with this dream first. This was something that the Lord led her into, and she convinced me that it was definitely, you know, the way for us to go. And at that point, she was still teaching full-time at Western Michigan University, and said, I'm going to have to quit my full-time job because there's too much work to do here, getting everything prepared, all the applications and the paperwork and everything that lays behind something like this. So she said, I'm going to quit my job if you'll be the sole supporter. So I said yes.
I volunteer, and I'm in the culinary program at GRCC, the SICE program, the Sakya Culinary Institute of Education, and we have several different student chefs that volunteer every year for a fundraiser to help raise money for the Oasis of Hope, and I'm a firm believer in pay it forward. So they helped me, so in return we got some people together, volunteers from school and outside of the community here, to do a fundraiser to raise money for them.
I work whenever I can because I like it so much. Not only is it an Oasis of Hope for the patients, but this is an oasis of hope for staff too. It's very soothing here.
Right now we have a pool of about 150 staff volunteers. That's medical assistants, nurses, receptionists, people like that. The difficult part is providers, physicians, physician assistants, nurse practitioners that come in and see the patients. And that I kind of feel bad, because I know that in their regular jobs, they're facing a burnout kind of situation with, you know, the demands that are being placed on them, and then why would I want to do this in my spare time?
With many volunteers, all of them believe in the Lord Himself.
I think it's amazing that you have people willing to give up their time to help people like me that don't have insurance, and there's a lot more people out there that don't have insurance that probably do. And you know, like I said, you got a sore throat or something, and I mean, it could be something serious like strep throat, and you know, you go on sick for weeks at a time, and here they can give you the medicine that you need to get better and, you know, possibly get back to work sooner. And I believe there should be more places like this than what there is, because, you know, healthcare is outrageous.
Because it is a faith-based mission that we have. We believe that this is something God has put us to do here on this earth. And people that walk in do not have to be a believer whatsoever. We've served all kinds of people here. But the people that volunteer have to be believers, and we pray with people. If we feel that there's a need, we ask if we can pray with people. And so we feel that a holistic approach, or a spiritual, mental, emotional, and medical approach to healing and wholeness is very important here. We are 100% community supported. We don't have any big organization behind us. And to date, we've had no difficulty getting the money. My concern is that, you know, with the new healthcare reform, that people are going to think there's no reason to have free clinics any longer. And what they don't realize is that more than half of the people that are currently uninsured will remain uninsured. And so yes, it's a good thing because it's going to cover a lot of the people that currently do not have insurance. However, you know, that there's still people that are going to need us. And so the donations need to continue to come in. Every year, Blue Cross Blue Shield supports all the free clinics. I'm newly elected Vice President of Free Clinics of Michigan, and you know, all of the free clinics look forward to the gift that Blue Cross gives us because it's a big chunk of all of our operating costs for all the free clinics across Michigan. Grand Valley State University RPCPA Student Society annually now has put on a 5K run walk, and this year it was the end of September. Last year was the first part of October. So this is the second annual, and they earned $7,800, a little over $7,800 for us in that race. And then Knights of Columbus in February will be putting on a dinner, dance, and raffle right down here, just off Leonard Street, the Knights of Columbus Hall down there. And that's a fundraiser for us annually too. This will be our second year with them.
You know, we don't have big aspirations. We don't want to turn this into a hospital. We don't want to turn this into you know, make it 10 times bigger than it is today. Very frankly, if the established healthcare system in the United States could do such a good job that they could put us out of business, that might be the best thing in the world.
For myself, the biggest thing is that people are beginning to understand the role that they play in their own health care. And when that happens, that's my greatest reward. When I tell people that if you lose weight, you can get off blood pressure medicine, and they do that, they lose weight and they begin exercising, and 6 months later we can stop their blood pressure medicine because it's under control. Those are the things that, for me as a healthcare provider, are the most rewarding things.
With hope and support, you can achieve what you put your mind to.
And I think it's very important to the patients. We have collaborative relationships, for example, with other clinics in town that can provide even better resources and greater resources for our patients. And we will send our patients there, and generally they will come back and almost complain that they don't seem to get the same level of care there as they get from us. And I don't want to suggest that other clinics aren't compassionate and don't care. They do. But there's an element here of the type of healing that we're providing to people that gets at that other side of what's going on, and that's very important to people. And you know, we're able to care that much about people because of that faith base.